Hey everybody, welcome back to Settle Out West OG. I'm Marcus. Um, it's Friday morning. I don't have a video to put up this week, unfortunately, because I haven't been busy building at all. I've been working. Yeah. So I've been working on some other projects that have been taking upwards of literally like 12 to 16 hours of my day. So when I'm done with that, I've been 100% exhausted. There's not even light of day to even try and make a video at that point. So this morning I am free off, but for that same reason I haven't built anything this week. I'm back in my little shed office here because it's windy out also, and that's a whole nother factor. It's been windy most of the week. Yesterday I got home and the wind was just insane. So today it's probably like 15-mile-an-hour winds today, so it's not terrible to be outside doing anything. But I don't really have anything planned. I had added sort of like I guess like a burlap covering to the spa area, but the winds ripped it to shreds, and so that's gone. It was done within like a matter of 2 days. It literally like ripped the metal hooks out of the wood and everything and just ripped it to shreds. Like the wind out here is just ridiculous. And I know I've gone on and on and on about that, so I won't today. But yeah, it's windy. Today, like I said, only 15 mile an hour. Tomorrow, we're expecting upwards of like 40 to 60 mile an hour winds because of a storm that's coming in tonight. And then, like, I guess midway through Sunday morning, that's going to be done, allegedly. But, like, also, as windy as it's been all week, the news, all the forecasters were saying that it was nice and beautiful spring days out. And I'm like, no, no, nothing's staying still out here. Like, everything is blowing away. Like, that's not at all true. But they're saying that, Sunday will be nice again. So, who knows? Maybe I'll get started on something on Sunday. As far as the actual projects that I had in mind, um, so I started out toying with the idea of building a carport only because of the massive amount of space that would allow for solar panels. Solar is still my obsession and my motivation for building a whole lot of things out here. The garage was supposed to be like a huge 48-volt solar solar power bank with like panels all across the roof, and that was going to be amazing. But as we know, the garage did not make it. So I'm toying between the idea of just putting up some corner posts, some support posts in the middle, and just doing like a two-car port sort of situation. But then me being me, like I'm looking at that and the plans for it, and I'm like, why wouldn't I just add walls to this and make it like a garage all over again? But like I said, I want to do a couple projects, smaller projects, before doing another garage or trying the garage again. I still want to do the same 20 by 30 garage build with the two doors, and I've put a lot of thought into it, a lot of reflection on the things that I did in the past that didn't work, and I've got a plan. I've got a plan for it, but I also want to stick to my plan of doing something totally different before doing that. So, with my mind being what it is, like the carport like evolves into a building, and I'm just like, no, I can't do a carport. That's not going to be enough for me. So, what I'm thinking at this point, that's a giant ant. Holy crap! What I'm thinking at this point is to do instead just like a small structure, maybe a shed, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna build something like with like a 10 by 200 square foot footprint. I'm not really sure the dimensions. Maybe I'll do 10 by 20. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do like a 15 by something else. I don't know. I'll work on it. But I was talking with someone else who's recently moved out here, and they're trying to figure out where they want to get started with these things, and that sort of inspired me to start building all over again. And you know how much I love building out here, so um, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to start out with like a 200 square foot platform. Make sure that it is fastened securely, if not like dug into the ground. Like this one's not going anywhere. Like we're not playing around anymore. Also, 200 square feet on a residential property is the largest structure you can have out here without having to get permits for it if it's going to be a permanent structure. So yeah, this one I'm going to try and do a permanent foundation for and start it out at 200 square feet, build the platform, build the floors, build the walls, build the roof, so on and so forth. And I think once I have that done, because it will be a small enough project at that point, I think once I have it done, then I can start adding on to it and possibly making it a bigger structure in the end. Like, but I want to start with that and just see what sort of options a 200 square foot space gives me. Like this garage is not even 200 square feet. This is like 120 square feet. So yeah, I could have gone much bigger, but or at least added another 80 square feet, which would have been great. Like I'm cramped at this point. There's no room for much of anything. But you know, it wasn't meant for me to live in or stay in or like even spend this much time in. Like it's just for my solar bank and storage, and it's full of crap for storage right now. There's some things I need to get rid of, but as I work on these things, and in particular, I have a whole like 4 feet, 4 by 11 foot section over here that's just what do you call it? Insulation. Just the insulation panels, the Artec insulation panels. And so I was also thinking, like, if I do a 200 square foot building, then I can put these in there, and like that'll free up space here, and like it'll be great. So, you know, that's where my head is right now. That's probably likely, very, very likely within the next couple days, wind allowing, of course, what I will start working on. I'm still recycling wood from the garage build. I'm perfectly okay with the fact that I'll have to go out and get all new. Where did that ant go? Jesus. Hmm. I'm perfectly okay with the fact that I'll have to go out and get all new wood when I do start the garage build all over again. I mean, as it is, it's been sitting out there in the weather anyway. And some of you might have noticed with the spa build, like some of the wood was uneven, like you know, because it's warping because it's sitting out in the sun and the rain and the wind. Not that there's much rain, but like yeah, the elements are taking their toll on them. And so, you know, while I'm out here sort of just building things for the garage, I'd like to get all new materials anyway when I get there. Probably going to use a lot of the same metal paneling for the walls, but in terms of the wood, it'll all be new materials. So, um, yeah, that's all I got going on right now. I can't really talk too much about the projects I'm working on. They're not here anyway. It's a whole separate thing. But that's where we are with things. Oh, an update on the spa. So the hot tub actually takes a lot more energy than I had originally anticipated. Just running the filter alone 24 hours so that the water is constantly being filtered is about 2,500 watts. And my current solar setup is only producing about, on average, 3,500 a day. And so that doesn't really leave me energy to do much of anything else, and not even like you know turn the heaters on. Because if I turn the heaters on, I'm 100% directly pulling from my battery bank, my storage, and that combined with the filter, even to get it up to temperature, is just more than I'm able to dedicate at this time every day. And so I've got to figure out a happy medium while I work on, again, getting more buildings up to put more panels up and have more energy. And you know, we'll go from there when I get there. But as of right now, it's full, it's operational. Like I can turn it on. Unfortunately, the water has only gotten up to like 84 degrees or so, which isn't cold, but it's not hot tub hot either. So, um, I'll get to a point where I have enough solar or where I can dedicate the solar that I have entirely to heating that up and getting up the temperature, and then maintaining it, like I said before, shouldn't be nearly as costly in terms of the electricity consumption. But that's where we're at right now. Um, and yeah. So nothing today. This is the video, unfortunately. I'll try and get a couple shorts up this week as well. And macho. And we'll go from there. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and stay cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Thanks.